You are those who know and know they know. Good day to you, our precious Lightworkers, starseeds. It is always wonderful to connect with you. Your energy, your high frequency, is a delight to be with now. You have largely cleared yourselves of the third dimensional fear entrainment. You do not think or worry as you used to about events that happened in the past or might happen in the future. You have dropped your victim story of how you were wronged. You have dropped your guilt and shame that you were entrained into. Your thinking is in the present moment now, and much of the time you are not even thinking. You are instead in a quiet, comfortable, peaceful state of meditating mind, living in the silence of no thought. You know now how the negative and painful thoughts you used to think were not your own. You know they were indoctrinated into you by those around you. You know you adopted the thoughts, beliefs, and ideas of others. The words we learn to use in childhood are given to us by our caretakers, teachers, and the society around us. Using these words, we learn to think thoughts. Thoughts repeated often created our beliefs. The power of the word is great indeed in human life. Words are the energy of the Creator in action. Not only do they create our beliefs, they also create our external reality here on planet Earth. How our life outpictures is a combination of nature and nurture. Nature, in that we are born with specific talents and abilities, and we bring with us the soul learnings from our previous incarnations. Nurture, in that through words we are taught to think of ourselves in poverty or abundance, health or sickness, depression or joy, enthusiasm or apathy. And since the universe rearranges itself to accommodate our reality, how we think determines how our life outpictures. It is so hard for human beings to make the connection between their thoughts and their life situation. We do not believe it is possible that we could have thought ourselves into poverty or sickness, depression or sadness. And yet so it is. As we are trained to speak and think, so we become. And so it is that children carry on with the same words and behaviors and inadequate feelings passed on from generation to generation. But now, dear hearts, dear souls, you have broken out of this human coil. You have transcended thought. You know the negative, unhappy thoughts and the worried frown that was your constant companion was not even of your own invention. That way of being was inherited by you from your parents and progenitors. It was your task to transcend your indoctrination. And to a large degree, this is what you have done. You are in the upper room now. The truth has set you free. You see how you were taught to be unloving, and you see how humanity has been persuaded and controlled by lies and guile and cruel manipulation. You see how man's vulnerability, how her kindness and inherent gentleness has been diverted to befuddlement, desperation, and despair. Now that you see the truth has set you free of the psychological chains that bound you into the third dimensional paradigm. You could not free yourself until you did see the truth of your entrainment. Like a little baby who does not know its name, you could not return home to the knowing of your soul's divine essence. You could not remove the pattern of negativity that had been imposed on you until you knew you were divine. Now, your primary responsibility is to fill your world with love and live through that love. Now, your primary responsibility is to go within and listen to the still small voice of your intuition. You now know your principles and values. No longer do you live by the values others have imposed on you. The most important contagion is love. And you, our dear ones, are carriers of this contagion. Your high-frequency beingness makes you receptors for the high-frequency energy that, in this time of ascension, is being beamed on planet Earth. You are both receptors and transmitters of that energy. You are a gift to those around you by your very beingness, for you radiate the love vibration you receive out into the world around you. You lift the frequency of all those you meet, and that is the most important job you have now, to radiate love. It is your most important task, while those around you are in fear and panic, to keep your vibration high. Fill your entire experience with love and grace. Stay away from the roller coaster of the negative world around you. Stay away from the media that trumpets harsh and harmful words and sounds. Understand that the collective is in different realities that cannot communicate with each other. Those still enmeshed in their third dimensional entrainment think they are awake. They don't know the meaning of the planet Earth experience, but they think they know, and they want to teach everyone around them about the last book they read, or the new wonderful teacher they found. The great need of the unawakened is to teach their brethren. There are those who know, and know they know. This is you, dear Lightworker starseeds, and you know you cannot teach another who cannot hear your truth. You know that by teaching, you will push them further into darkness, for they will resist your words. So we can make 4 groupings of humans on planet Earth today. As we said, there are those who know, and know they know. That is you, dear hearts, dear souls. And therefore, knowing the truth of human life, seeing the planet Earth training simulator experience in action, you are silent, for you know you cannot convince those who are still asleep. Then there are those who know, but don't know they know. As yet they are not many in number. They are humble and defer to others. Their number is growing. Thirdly is the group that don't know, but think they know. These are the proselytizers, the enthusiastic ones who want to be teachers. They think they are awake and creating a new world of truth, yet they believe what they are told. They believe there is a deadly, dangerous virus and masks must be worn. They believe their brethren are dying in large numbers all around them. At all cost, to save themselves, they and all their brethren must be coerced into wearing masks and social distancing. And they believe they, and we all, are racists, for they have been told so by authoritative sources in suits and ties, with degrees and diplomas. And then we come to those who don't know they don't know, and don't know or care that there is anything to know. They live in fear and resist any word or idea that is contrary to their entrained thought system. All these groups are perfect, whole and complete as they are. They are living the earthly life they planned for themselves. They are feeling and experiencing that which helps their soul's growth. Earth is not a happy place in the third dimensional fear entrainment, yet it is a wonderful incarnation for learning greater love. So the collective human world is in separate realities now, which cannot communicate with each other. Therefore, do not teach with words, unless you are asked to do so. Teach by love. Love is contagious. Just be, just breathe, dear ones. You need do nothing. Your presence here on earth is all that is needed. Your high vibration lifts the world to the new and wonderful, calm, blissful, peaceful 5th dimension, where communion and camaraderie reign, and laughter and joy fill the air. A whole new world of love and light is at hand, dear friends. Revel in it, Just be the wonderful you that you are. Just commune with your soul. Listen to the voice of your intuition that you can hear so clearly now. And all is proceeding exactly as it needs to for the ascension of planet Earth and its divine inhabitants. That was Aita, channeling her higher self. We are blessed beings, indeed.